Hello everyone, this is Vinay here from Learn Coding with Vinay, and this is video number 13 of our series where we are building a movie ratings application from scratch using ASP.NET Core MVC, Micro ORM Dapper, and ChatGPT as our coding assistant. Right. In this video, we are going to look into create post method. In previous video, we already saw the create UI. We also completed validations, right? And the whatever data user has entered, that is getting posted onto the post method. Well, right, now what we need to do, we need to store them into the database, right? So I have prepared the prompt also in background. Let me bring you on the screen. Let me bring that on the screen for you, right? And let me open it up. Now I'll read out for you. So I'm saying over here that now let's work on create post method. Everything is getting posted on create post method, right? I'm just reminding it. What we need to do is to we need to save data as following: save to content table, then save file, upload it to the www root img content folder with guid as the file name, because we don't want to overwrite any existing file, so guid will be always unique, right? Then save to the content language table, then save data to the content cast table, right? And at the end, return to the index page. Here we should land on with a start character as the first character of the content name, so that we are on the same page where user can see the data, right? If you remember, we have on the index page we have listed content based on alphabets, first letter of the that content, right? So let me continue over here. So we'll determine the first character of the newly created content, and based on that we'll send it to index page, and index page will display the data there accordingly, right? And this time I am not going to say that provide these and that. Let's see if ChatGPT remembers this. So ideally ChatGPT should come up with require store procedures, require repository code, require controller code, right? So let's push this to ChatGPT and see. Let me go to ChatGPT. Let me go over here. Let me just copy paste it, and let's push it, and let's wait for the response. So ChatGPT has generated the response. Let's say what it has done. Let's go through it first. So it is saying that we will be using table valued parameters, right? Okay. Since we have multiple entities that needs to be saved in one go, it is suggesting us to create a table value type. So this will be a type of table value which has one column. Okay, language. This will be a type of table value which has two column, cast ID and role ID. Okay, this is good. Then there is a one big store procedure, USP content create, that will have all the possible parameter with these two also, right, as our table valued parameters. And then it is saving first into the content, okay, retrieving the inserted ID, because this new ID needs to be used in content language and content cast, right? Okay, so this is good. This ASP looks good. View model, we will keep create content ends with poster file for upload. Poster file will keep your VM and with VM. Okay, with drop down from yeah, that is okay, that is the same. This is something high consistency, okay. And here we will have to save it into the database, okay. Program.cs. In case I content repository, we have I content repository already in place. Let's go move over to the controller, okay. And then rather, and okay, so looks good. Now nothing seems to be improved, or no new suggestion. Let's try it. So as a first step, let me create these two types and store procedure and come back. Okay, so let me tell you what I did. I just created this type and this store procedure in our database, right? So we are good with this step. Let's move to the next step. Now view models, okay, we are using it. Now we'll have to create these tasks. Create, I don't think we have this in iContent repository. So let me go to iContent repository. Let me close whatever I have actually. too much files are open. We will just open whatever is required. So I just open the I content mastery, I content repository. Let me, it says insert, but let's keep this, whatever ChatGPT has given. I'm not going to change this. Create content as in. Okay, great. Let's move to the next step. Now infra code. Okay. So we will have to take this code uh, to the uh, content repository. Now in this time we will move to content repository. Over here you might see an error because we have not implemented all method of it. Once we copy paste this, it should be good. Okay, so instead of this varcon, let's using this varcon. We'll see this. We will actually use this underscore connection string rather than the function. So every time it comes up with something new, but we'll have to make it consistent. Let me see if there are any error. No, right? It looks good. Let me see, table value parameter are passed. Okay, table parameter. Okay, this is good. This is good. And this is here it is creating table. Here it is creating the language table, and here it is creating the cast table, and it is adding data accordingly. Okay, great. Let's move to the next step. In program.c register this repository. So we should have already it in place, but let's see once, because we listed content repository, we created the index page already and we are using the same, right? Okay, so this is in place, we don't need to do anything over here. Now let's move to the controller. Controller also I'm not going to copy paste blankly, I'll take it from here because we already have something in place, and I'll copy till here. So let me close this and let me open the content controller. We already have the post method in. We might have to change something here and there. So let me at least replace this and let me save this. So we don't have poster file, actually it is poster only. It's not poster file. Let me make this poster only. Poster only. Then underscore environment. Okay, where it is? Okay, it must have declare on the top. So let's see. Over here now, where it has declared. Oh, it might have post, injected as a repository. Yeah, okay. So this is, we'll have to do the same. Let's go to our constructor over here. Okay, great. Let's have this. Let's have this in place, and let's have the private variable also. We'll need this also. Let me save this once and let's see if we have any error over here now. Okay, again, so this will be just the poster. Why we have the poster? Okay, so we have taken poster as a file name, but actually it will require, you know model.poster. Okay, I think we will have to add one property over here as file name, because poster ideally it should be poster only, but that's okay. Now we have used poster for the uh, file name, I file, I from file, right? So what we'll be doing, we'll be taking this only. We'll mark this as what name it has given. Let's see, we'll keep the same name. No, we are okay. Poster file name, let give it the poster file name. Control C. This should be string, and we'll have to mark it nullable because we don't need it from the UI. We are calculating it internally, so it's okay, it is not passed. Okay, so now it should be good. Poster file image, no, we don't need this, we don't need this entire thing, we just need this. mm, we don't need this also. We just need, no, we just need the file name. We just need the file name. File name is equal to .txt. Okay, and file name, where file name. Okay, so we'll have to see this whether this is coming right or not. If no, then default.png, which is okay. Content repo, okay, so we don't have content repo. It should be, let me see. Okay, underscore content repository. Let me go at the end and let me copy it over here. Okay, so this is good, this looks good. Okay, this is cat, this is not needed. Okay, so this looks good. Now I hope it goes well because it's too much of code. Let's move to the next step. So this is good. Let's move to validation summary, all text inheritance summary, create a view on top of form. We already have this. I hope so. Let's say and open the views, content, create. So we have it over here. We have it as a model only, right? No worries, it is all, but that's okay. Now let's take this and take it to the index page. We'll have to come over here, and before we, you know, before we start displaying the, or even before we, let's keep this somewhere over here in between. Right, and we'll have to make sure that the message is this one only. So it is success. What do we have? No, not here. How do we have it on controller? It is success only. Okay, so this is good. Index is also good. Right, so if there is something coming up in message, then only this text will be displayed, otherwise it won't be. Right, so this is good. Now let's move to the next step. Okay, so that's it. I think now we need to just run it and see whether it is working or not. So let's, so finger crossed, and let's move ahead. Okay, I have ran the application. Now logging in as a help desk guy. Let's say, as I said, finger crossed, we have changed a lot of code. So let's see how does it go. And I also have put down debugger just to, just to check if anything goes wrong, we want to catch it in first go itself. Let's see. Please bear with my machine, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Okay, so let's go to my task, content, add new content. Okay, so let me make this a good, new content via create content screen. Let's make it a good name only, so let me take let me select randomly. Let me take this as a web series. Let me take it as a Bollywood. Genre would be animation, anything, right? Short description again. Let me take these. Let me copy paste over here and give it as short DESC. Let me choose any random file. I'll pick up any cricketers file because I already have downloaded many images for my other project also. So we'll use one of them. Yeah, so I have taken Sachin's file. Let it be release date. Let me take it a little back date, maybe 2 3 3 months back. Any random date. Okay, content length is, let me say, 90 minute, was made in 10 crore rupees, and let's say 8 crore. Language I would say Hindi. Cast I will say anything. Let me pick any one as of now. Let me take Amir Khan. Let me take it as an actor, right? And let's save it. And as I said, fingers crossed. So it has landed to the post method. Okay, good. Let me take the one code that might land us in trouble is, I feel, is the copying the file to the desired location. Img content. Okay, img content. Okay, this is good. No worries. Okay, let's see what's happening over here. Okay, so it went good. Let's move ahead. Let me see what is the file name coming over here. Okay, good. GIF. It is coming as GIF. Okay, good. But one thing we might have missed, that is something we will have to check. Let's do it. Let's move ahead. Let's see what is happening over here. I think it will fail, or not sure. Let's wait. Yeah, so it generated an error saying member poster of type file cannot be used as value parameter. Yeah, this is because we will have to, while saving, we will have to use the poster file name, not the poster. Right. So let me correct it. So if you can see, we had poster over here. We'll have to take poster file name here because we need string. Poster file name. Let me type it out. Okay, so let me run this and let's finger crossed again. Okay, so I'm logging in using help desk. Let's see, wait and watch. Okay, I'm going content, create content. Okay, let me take these so that we have many things selected. Let me take any random, let me take these sort ESC. Let's move content length. Let me make it 90. This was 10. This was 8. Let's say Hindi. Let me make any guy, let's say Amir Khan. Let's say actor, and let's say save again. Fingers crossed. Let's say I have the debugger in place. Okay, we'll go to content controller. Okay, it is there. So this time I'm not going to run, you know, I'm directly going over here and I'll say F5. So we directly land over here. I don't want to go line by line now because we know error was here. Okay, so this is good. Now let's say F10. If there is any error, then it will fail here only. Let's say. Okay, so there isn't any error, right? It seems to be a successful. And let me see what first character it is retrieving over here. First character should be new n or something. Let's say, yeah, n. Okay, and let me say F5. Right, so we are on n. Okay, great. We did not had any movie starting with name n, and we see now our new entry. Good over here. Let me go to other places. Let me go to n again. Okay, so it is working. So create is working good. And let's take a look at the example database also once. So let me bring it over here. Oh, not this, sorry, wrong window. Let me, yeah, we are on the same window over here. So let's see, let's run this particular guy. And let me do one thing. Let me take this and these four. So let me take content order by IDDESC. So we will have our okay. So this one is the one we created. Content role. Okay. Again, order by IDDESC. So let me run these. Oh no. So this is not required actually. Let me control X this. Let me over here. Cast is also not required. We need only this. Right, so this we saw already. Let me see the language. We should have Hindi. Okay, 60. Great. And we should have Amir Khan added as a cast. Content ID 60. Great. Amir Khan, cast ID 170. Role ID 1. Yeah, role ID 1 is for actor. Let's say cast ID Amir Khan was on the 17th position. Right, let's say cast. What do we have on 70? No, it was 170, I guess. Not 70. Yeah, 170 over here we have American, right? So all these three tables are populated with correct data. So our create post operation is working good. It's working very nice. Okay, then that's it for this video. Yeah, and in the next video we will work on the edit functionality. Right, so thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video.